This is the 2021 Brewtubers Online Brewers Club Yeast Experiment number 1, Drop Kveik Nate Pale Ale. Thank you to our sponsors, Imperial Yeast, 5 Star Chemicals, Beer and Wine Hobby Homebrew Supply Store, Brewing America, all stainless steel mash paddle sponsors. Also Hopsteiner and Yakima Chief Hops. Get brewing.
Hey everybody, it's 2021 and I'm back in another Brewtubers experiment. This time it's a yeast experiment. I'm actually doing the first and second rounds of 3 different yeast experiments, and I'm going to kick it off with this great looking beer right here. This is from Wrecked Brewery, and Matt just recently got a canner and figured out a pretty sweet way to do some labels. This is sweating pretty bad because of the humidity. It's like 95% humidity here. But without further ado, let's get into this. So we've got a Dropkick Nate recipe. Everyone's substituted the standard Chico yeast for a different Kveik. A lot of these are blends, and some of them, many of them are actually pretty hard to find now. So I forgot to grab my notes, but I'm going to go ahead and get this poured and some initial thoughts, and then I'll pull my notes and get back to you. All right, so here we go. We're pouring. Color looks great. Very traditional DKN color. The yeast used in this one is Maniacal Juggernaut, and we got some stats on the side of the can, so I might not need to get my notes, but I gave this a little bit of time to sit in the fridge before I got into these. I also caught a real bad cold, so kind of delayed my reviews. But good looking beer, quite clear, maybe just a slight amount of hop haze, particle haze. Good looking head. All right, so let's see if I can get an aroma off that. Smells pretty clean. The hops aren't really jumping out. Let's see, what do we know about this one? This one was brewed on April 7th, kegged on April 15th, canned on April 28th. So it's got a little bit of age on it now. Let's see, what else? Mash pH was 5.3, final pH was 4.44. That's serving pH. Let's see, pre-boil 1040, OG 1055, final is 1007. So it's 6.3%. All right, diving in. The aroma isn't, like I was saying, it's not really popping, but it's pleasant. So, cheers. Nice. That's a nice clean Kveik. Not any off flavors or weird, farmhousey kind of characteristics or anything like that. This was fermented at 80 Fahrenheit, so kind of right in the middle for Kveiks, I guess. The bitterness is pleasant, and it's got a real nice kind of dry finish. So yeah, that's really nice. It is a little aggressive on the bitterness, so I'm thinking maybe this hop, maybe it amplifies the bitterness just a little bit, accentuates it, if you will. Man, that's real nice. Malt is coming through. Great malt character. So I mean, it's actually leaning to me. It kind of leans itself towards like an English IPA, where they've got a firm bitterness, but there's still a ton of malt, and it's not like a big citrusy thing. And that's what this isn't. It's malty. It's hoppy, but it's more. It almost, the hops come across more of a traditional, maybe European EKG Fogel's kind of hop, rather than the galaxy in El Dorado, you know. So it could be a little bit of the age, but it definitely has kind of turned down the tropical and citrus notes. So this yeast would probably be great in like a ESB style or you know, an English pale, something like that. Yeah, I could certainly throw a couple of these back. Very nicely brewed, very clean. I'm actually, it's kind of interesting. Everyone basically adjusted their water to match mine, so I'm actually able to taste some similarities just even in that kind of profile. It's weird, but kind of there's a similarity to the beers that I brew. Kind of that, I don't want to say house flavor, but something along those lines. So, all right, that's it. I'm gonna sign off. Get you into the next one here, probably this afternoon. I got some time to fill with beer reviews. So, cheers, Rick. Thanks, buddy, and great job on this beer. Cheers. See you on the next one.